Happy Hanukkah, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Taknas. I'm Willow Takna.
And I am Mark.
And today we are going to be making latkes in honor of Hanukkah.
Yep.
For this recipe, you're going to need 3 eggs, 6 large russet potatoes, 1 white onion, a tablespoon of seasonal salt, and black pepper to taste. So let's get started.
To get started, we are going to grate our potatoes in the Cuisinart. If you don't have a Cuisinart, you can do it with a manual grater. But we do have this Cuisinart set on the coarser setting. This comes apart. You can do the fine with the coarse, so we're gonna do the thicker one for these. We're also gonna throw the onions in as well. Here, you can man the Cuisinart.
Okay.
And I'll cut the potatoes and you pop them in. You ready?
Yeah.
Push them down. That was loud. Okay, great. Now the next thing we're going to do is we need to squeeze all of the liquid out of the potatoes. We're not gonna do it over the sink. We're gonna do it in this bowl, and why?
Because we need to collect the starch from the potatoes. Once all of the liquid is drained from the potatoes, then you're gonna drain the liquid from the starch and then incorporate the starch back into the potato.
Yes. And that will help hold everything together along with the egg. Ooh, let's just get this in there. You don't want to try to eliminate all large chunks. Willow's eyes are watering from the onion. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna grab, and you grab some, and we're gonna get started.
Cool.
And here's that. This is cheesecloth that we're going to drain it in. I might have it on too thick. There it goes. Oh, we need another bowl to put the potatoes in. Oops. Need another bowl.
I confused myself for a second.
You really gotta work hard at this. Your eyes watering. The onions are making our eyes water. My eyes are starting to water now too. Whoa. You're doing such a wonderful job. She makes me so happy when she participates. It makes me cry.
Oh my gosh. And don't be scared to make a mess, it's just all part of the fun.
That's right. You don't need to use a cheesecloth. You can do this by hand. It just takes longer. You just have to squeeze. Okay, now what?
So now we're gonna put this aside for a few minutes to just let the starch settle to the bottom. While you're doing that, also start heating up your oil. Make sure it's about 1/2 inch deep of oil on medium-low heat.
Okay. So in the meantime, we put that there, and we can put our egg and our seasonal salt in this.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. You can get the egg. Seasonal salt. You can use salt and pepper. You can do adobe seasoning, whatever seasoning you really, really want. We're always a big fan of seasonal salt. Just mix it by hand. Do you want to do the honors? Do you want me to?
You can mix it by hand.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get our hands messy anyway in it. She's doing that. I'm gonna check on the starch. Okay, here's the starch and a little bit more potatoes in there. You're doing great. Willow is really good at making latkes. Just perfected it over the years. Is that good?
And now it's all mixed and incorporated.
Nice. Should we put some pepper in it?
Yes.
All right, I'm putting pepper in. We will need to squeeze it one more time before we put it into the oil. So we're going to go over to the stove now, and we're gonna get these latkes frying.
So one thing that I really like to do when making latkes, because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, is I'll pack them into a fourth a cup and then dump them out into the oil and use the bottom side to press it down. And it really works every time.
Okay. Make sure when you dump it in the oil that you don't splash yourself. So I'm gonna do the best I can to squeeze any more liquid out. Think that's enough? All right. How long do you cook them for?
About 3 minutes on each side or until they're golden brown.
It is impressive how much liquid is still left in it, even after draining it with the cheesecloth. They're all finished.
Whew.
You did a great job. They look really, really good. And we have our own special latke plate that we've had for over a decade now. It's seen a lot of latkes in its time. And like I said earlier, this is great served with sour cream and or applesauce. And this applesauce is Heather's homemade applesauce. So if you want to learn how to make that, there is a video and I'll post that link at the end of this one. But Willow, go ahead and try it. Tell me what you think.
Would you like to split one?
Sure. They're always the best when they're fresh. I mean, they can hold for a couple days in the fridge and heat it up, but nothing is better than right out. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely delicious. Simple, easy to make. Perfect thing to make with your family around the holidays.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and ring that bell for future notifications. And hopefully we'll have Willow back with us for future recipes. This is her first one. Have a good day.
Happy Hanukkah!
Is that good? Good ending?